As always, I ask myself, I'm coming towards criminals. Ever heard of it? You haven't? Based on perceived deviation. Ever heard of it? You haven't? Based on perceived deviations from social norms. Now, when someone is accused or convicted of a crime, they become stigmatized. In fact, you hear the police saying, "You criminal, you thief, you armed robber, kidnapper, you rapist." Become stigmatized. And this stigma can unfortunately extend to their close associates, including family and friends. Now, take a pause. All the tickets that have been bought from Monday to 8. In fact, some of us could see the past, the present, and the future, courtesy of some good storytellers and movie makers. So in the days of old, when everyone knew everyone and their families, their houses, who their great-grandparents were, how there's a, there's a madness in their lineage. Or you dare not commit a crime because not be only you go suffer am. Not be only you go suffer am. In reality, your family, to your children, to the children after them, they never forget. These days, it's the internet never forget. In those days, the villagers never forget. In fact, they are custodians of all the known criminals. The old people, when they would tell the tales to the younger generation sitting under the moonlight, they will remember one person that did one thing in the village, that this happened and that happened. That was how it was. It was bad, that bad, that the entire family will be made to suffer the punishment meant for the culprit. Things like banishment. They will take you to the Igwe or to the KBSC. The elders will sit. This one will say their own. This one will say their own. The people that caught you will say, we caught him stealing Papa Ikechi's yam. We caught her stealing Mama Ikechi's soup, meat in the soup. We caught him raping. Hey! The whole villagers will shout. And then when it was time for KBSC to speak, or when it was time for the Igwe to speak, banishment. You and your entire family. What did your entire family do? They didn't do anything. You were just a member of that family. Even your friend too will collect. That your friend will be thief. How are we sure you are not also a thief? If they are not banishing you, they are not having anyone sell anything to you in the land. You would have your money, but you will go to buy something at the marketplace and nobody would want to sell to you. Or anyone associated with you for that matter. Tell them you want to buy for double the price. No. Triple the price. No. Quadruple the price. No. Nobody will want to associate with you because the whole town knows you're either a criminal, people that go and steal from transformers, armored cables, they rape people, they kidnap, they are involved in armed robbery, from the very little crimes to the very big crimes, even to cases of corruption that has been in the news. This governor, that governor. Would you want to be identified as a relative or a friend of someone either accused or caught in a crime? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 030 6416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH. And our Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Remember, a call screener is in standby to take your calls first before passing on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear would not be my voice, but of course, that of the call screener.
Different ideologies
and different perspectives.
Share your views on the sunny side.
92.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
All right, Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Afternoon.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry about the network. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I just wanted to contribute to what you just said now.
Okay.
If a corruption is in the hands of the leader, do you feel that anything stigmatization will work? And they have enforced poverty to the masses. So they feel that whatever they give to them will save life. So they want to associate with them. So that's my own option for that.
All right then. Thank you so much. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Disco, good afternoon to you, Mr.
Good afternoon
Zion
to you,
from
Mr.
Port Harcourt.
Zion.
Yes, indeed. Those were the times where you don't hear this kind of crimes being committed. Because any crime being committed in that community is not just only the individual that were liable. It's family members, everybody goes for it. Parenting was intentional. That is why you hear words like this. No bring shame come this family, oh. Protect your father's name, oh. These were things that uphold the people. You will travel around 5 communities, you will not see a police station, yet don't commit crime. Because the traditional way have a way, it's been institutionalized to take care of criminal activities. But look at today. We say that the individual that commits the crime should pay for it. You leave the family members without even proper investigation. How are you sure it is not a family business that is into crime? So in way you commit crime now, boy, they don't catch you, no one will take care of you.
But in reality, do we really leave the family alone? I mean, we may not put them behind bars, but you see this cho. You see how you step into a place and you see 2 people do, and you can just tell they are talking about you. Sorry?
The family members will feel all comfortable, but they don't talk about us.
Exactly. I mean, is that not enough punishment, as it were, for something you did nothing?
We don't do it anymore.
We don't?
We should stop it. We should not stigmatize them. It is not them. So people have been conscientized not to stigmatize anybody. Growing up as a child, I knew of a family that just one of their sons committed a serious crime. And the whole community punished that child. They punished the whole family. I bet you today that guy is one of the best person you can meet in the community. I want to ask, there are other people that they punish them alone, they leave the family member, they are still committing crime. The solar light, the lamp they brought for communities, one family, one of the sons went and cut away 5. If not, was he was caught. And the boy is still walking around the community. If it was then, the whole family will go for it. I have opined we must reapproach our laws, revisit them.
Zion.
Yes.
I'm glad you're sounding like this. You have relatives, don't you?
Yes.
Good. You get a phone call that your wife or your daughter or your brother is held at state CID.
State CID.
What's that one at Moscow Road? Would you show up? Will you say, hey, my brother, I'm coming? Or will you say, and I know what you go do, may carry your head, carry him?
On a normal case, I will show up.
Okay.
On the Nigerian content.
Mm.
And I want to go and move to know and to build him or to get him out of the issues, so on a normal and what I opined, as I am coming there, I should also to be arrested.
For something you had nothing to do with?
If I have taken care of that, my brother, if I've visited him, if I've provided for him, he will not commit a crime.
Haba.
So our laws should be revisited to arrest the father, arrest the mother, stigmatize them. If they are nowhere to be found, exhume their grave. If they them below 6 feet, we will dig it, bring a tree until we are serious to fight crime. These guys will continue to commit crime. You were here, they put a law, 14 years imprisonment for kidnapping, is so. All your properties will be demolished, is so. Are they not still kidnapping? Go to Port Harcourt prison, you see a lot of people under this parole of kidnapping. Their father and brothers are still walking up and down. And don't see, we are not ready to fight crime yet.
All right. Mr. Zion says we are not ready to fight crime. And in his opinion, in 2025, when you commit a crime, you see the way they used to do it in time past, they should bring it back. We should revisit our laws. That way, I'm sure parents will train their children well. But come on. You know when a child does not act like the father? You know that statement they make? I don't know how you take resemble me. This thing you are doing is not in my family. It's not in our blood. It's not in your mother's family. It is not in her blood. We have done everything humanly, spiritually possible to ensure that you turn out right. However, you have decided to become like this. What about such parents? Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome. I'm so sorry about the phone lines. I have to apologize. Keep trying them, or you send a message and I would gladly read those messages. Again, the conversation is this straightforward, as straightforward can be. Would you want to be identified as a relative or a friend of someone accused or caught in a crime? Your husband, your wife, your child, your brother, your sister, your parents. If you hear now that they have arrested this person, in fact, you even see videos. This is an era of social media. You see it going viral that they caught this man in the act. Would you show up and say, hey, now my brother, oh. Hey, now my sister, oh. Or would you want them to face the music themselves? Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages, 0809-030-64116. We are live on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH and on X at Nigeria Info PH. All right, let's see. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello, very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Minaso.
Minaso, you're welcome.
From the beautiful island, Sakatown.
Welcome.
Yes, you asked a question. If my relation or relative is caught in a criminal offense, is it not?
Exactly.
Or it was accused. Let me go with accused, please. I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Accused, yeah. Criminal offense. A person accused shall be presumed to be innocent until he is proved guilty, is it not? And if my brother has not been like that, or my relation, I don't know him, is not like that, I think I will stand in for him. But if it is that kind of person, my dear, I no go show.
If you know that the person committed the crime, you won't show up.
If he committed the crime, I will only show up if I know that he has not been doing that over the years. It's not like that. Something must have,
Something must have made him do it.
Yes. It could be maybe these days now we are in economic economic hardship now.
Economic downtime.
Maybe that will lead him. Well, make I go thief or go do like this. I will show up. I will assist him for anything I can do. Yes, I will do it. But if it's that kind of person, no matter how, there are some persons, no matter how you cater for them, you fend for them, that feeling, that blood is still in them. There is nothing you can do. If it's that kind of person, my sister woman, I will not show my face. I must be sincere with you. Yes.
You may not show your face, but people have a way of knowing. Okay, let me give you a practical example. Remember Jesus? Yeah, the man Jesus in the Bible. Okay. Now, Jesus in the Bible had disciples. And over time, people identified those disciples with him. They know that there was Peter, James, John. They knew there was, what's this other one's name? Stephen. What's the other one's name now? They knew them. When Jesus was arrested and they were going to crucify him, Peter was on his own somewhere, jejely like this. Somebody say, I know you. You're one of the people that used to follow this Jesus. He said, me? It's not me, oh. It's not me at all. Say, I know you. You're one. As in, 3 people identified him. So sometimes you don't even have to show up to defend. People know your friends. They know your relatives. These days, when you hear certain names, you can easily say something like, what's your name? Your name is Omamegbe. Omamegbe. Are you by any chance related to Jude Omamegbe on Nigeria Info? Yes. Actually, that's my elder brother. Oh wow. Orakwe. Are you perhaps what is this? I'm trying to remember. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to show up. You've gone out with this person. You've taken pictures with this person. You've been seen on the internet or on social media with this person. How then do you want to hide? Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome. How then do you want to hide? Or you are married to this person and everybody knows this person is your husband or this person is your wife. We catch him. Where you catch him? He go the thief for transformer. Hey! Not be Mama Ikechi husband be that. Na him. Mama Ikechi, what happen? They don't catch your husband no for my 2. What do you do? You go thief for transformer. My husband? Oh, hey, this man don't go disgrace me for outside. May he carry head, carry him. Would you identify? Amtoki Fubara says, it's sad if a family member commits a crime to ensure good upbringing. These days, people know that XYZ guy is a Yahoo boy, and I wonder why it's condoned. When young people own a lot of expensive items, mama and father should shout, talk, and condemn for their children to change. Some girls live in university and they are living big. Who they give that kind of money to live that luxury for university? We no easy. I beg, many crimes are happening in Nigeria. Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello. Please, I don't know. I thought you have a question for me. I called back, please.
No.
Hello?
No.
Okay. The angle, the area me I'm looking at is
Accused, not the one that committed the crime. I get it. NS says it depends on what he is accused of. If he's accused of stealing billions in government, I won't even waste time to associate with him because the whole village will come to his defense. NS from Woji. Nobody can give me shame that is not my own. I will disown the person too fast. Their head will spin. Some years ago, someone tried to blackmail me with something a relative had done. I know PR, so I knew I could spin it and my career would be fine. But what made me panic was realizing that I had forgotten to tell my husband about that relative's crimes. I hadn't seen that relative for over 10 years by that point. I'd been married barely a year at the time, and I was really scared of how my other half would react. Not so much because of what the relative did, but because I didn't tell him because we got married. I also wasn't sure how it would impact my husband's business if the news came out. I hadn't been trying to hide it. We got married so quickly that I honestly did not have time to tell him. Knowing my husband better now, I feel like he already knew about that relative, but decided that it had nothing to do with me. And that's what he told me when I eventually opened up to him. Then I went and dragged that relative on my then radio show. Years later, I got a series of desperate calls and texts from that relative's wife's girlfriend, I don't know, I don't care, telling me the relative had been arrested and they needed help to get him out. I tongue-lashed her and told her to let him die in jail. I made sure not to tell any other family member so that nobody will use connection or money to bring him out.
Stay with us. Nigeria Info. We'll be back.
Bad or criminal behavior to tamper with my bag. Family is who wishes me well and who has my back. Anyone that endangers my life, my well-being, my reputation, or my livelihood is not my family, no matter the surname they bear. Anonymous, send that in. We'll be right back after this.